What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bugs' DCS Cruise. For this one, I'm going to start part one of a new series. As you guys could see, we are sitting in the new Corsair. So I want to see what this thing's all about, how she works, how she handles, etc., etc. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this down into a 3-part series for you guys. Part one will be the cold start and flying it around just to see how she handles and what it's capable of. Number 2 will be carrier operations with it. So we're going to try and get a takeoff and a landing with the carrier. And then part 3 will be fighting with it. Let's learn how to fly it first before we worry about fighting with it. Because like I always say, you guys know, if you can't fly it, you can't fight with it. So without any further ado, let's jump in and let's see if we can get this baby turned over. Alright. So this looks almost like every other warbird, quadrant-wise and layout-wise, but this looks like the P-51's panel, except moved over. Alright. So it's got the same engine as the P-47, the R-2800 from Pratt & Whitney, but the controls for starting it look similar to the Mustangs. Alright, let's see what we could do with this thing. What is this? Oh, gun heater, I'm not worried about that. Okay. Well, let's get our battery turned on. Oops, let's get our fuel. Our main tank. Let's get our magnetos turned on. Oops, let's start our cover. Okay, 3 clicks on the mags for both. And then we can open you up now. Let's get a fuel pump going. Alright guys, hopefully this goes well. I don't know. It's my first time doing this with the Corsair. I'm excited about it. Hopefully it works out. I've been looking forward to flying this since they announced that they were making it. So now she's here. Let's see what we could do with her. Alright, there's 10 seconds on the starter. Let's crack our throttle just a little bit. And here we go. Clear. There we go. Alright, good start. Nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's get our parking brakes on so we don't roll anywhere. Let's keep our RPMs down a little. We don't want to go too crazy yet. So radial engine. Let's get our cowl flaps opened up. Intercooler and radiator flaps opened up. Alright. Alright, she sounds pretty good. Let's take a look on the outside, see what she looks like. Tiny. Very tiny in comparison. Not bad. She sounds good. Cool. Alright, let's get the wings out. And we'll go from there. And little fun fact, guys, a local museum to me actually used to have a Corsair, which was pretty cool to see it fly and hear it fly. Very unmistakable. Unfortunately, they ended up getting rid of it due to maintenance costs, but that's okay. Alright, let's let her warm up a little bit, and then once she gets a little bit of temperature on her, we'll start taxiing out, and we'll go see how she handles. Got a mixture set for order rich. We'll worry about the trim for takeoff when we get to the runway. But alright, let's start the rollout, guys. Let's unlock our tail wheel. Alright guys, we're rolling in the Corsair. Let's not clip a runway sign, that would not be very nice. Oh, that didn't sound too good. Oh, easy, easy, girl. What on earth are you doing? We're gonna have no tires before we take off. Alright, let's get flaps set to 10. We are a light aircraft. We are unloaded, unarmed. We just have our internal fuel. Alright, here we go. Ah, stop doing that. What on earth? Airplane. Alright, let's lock our tail wheel. She's locked, ready to go. Okay, let's set a trim, make sure we're good to go. Let's set that. About that, this is the parameters I use for the P-47, so or similar to, depending on our loadout. But right now we're a slick aircraft, don't have to worry about that. So let's see what happens. Here we go, guys. First flight with the Corsair. this coming. Flaps up. Let's get the cowl flaps closed. We'll set our trim out. First of all, let's close the canopy so we can actually hear what the hell we're doing. Alright guys, so we're flying the Corsair. I don't know what's with the orange on the gauges right now or around the canopy, but we'll deal with that. Let's go see what this thing can do. And of course, I'll get you guys a nice little flyby. Let's just get this thing stabilized out so we don't hit the ground. And once we figure all that out, we should be alright. We'll get a nice little external view of her, and then we'll get a flyby. And you can hear her trying to whistle, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's see what she looks like from the outside. Not too bad. Yeah, she sounds good. Sounds like a muscle car, to be honest. Alright, let's get some altitude, and then we'll go flip this thing around a little bit. Let me uncage that now that we're in a level flight. Perfect. Alright, hang out guys. Let me just get out over the water a little bit. Let's enjoy the sounds of the Corsair for a few, see what they sound like. If we have anything that's telling us otherwise, we'll find out. Then, like I said, we'll toss this thing around a little bit, and then we'll bring it on home. Alright guys, with feet wet, so let's flip the Corsair around a little bit and see what she could do. And how maneuverable she could be. That whistle. And why does our engine seem to be slowing down? It's not a good thing. We are at 0 fuel pressure. What the hell's going on here? We're at 35 and falling on our manifold. Alright. I don't know what the hell is happening here right now, guys, but we are not looking very good, I'll tell you that. Alright, we're going to be putting this thing down on the beach, I have a feeling. Yeah, come on, bugs, you can make the water. Don't make the... Damn it. Alright, that frustrates me. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. That was a little aggravating. The engine just seemed to have quit midair, so I don't know what that's all about. Yet again, the airplane was just released a couple of days ago. I don't know if I did something wrong, but anything's possible. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. A whole bunch more with the Corsair coming soon. And until the next sortie, strap in, arm up the seat, and keep flying.